What's going on? We back. Good for Sports TV. Real quick stream. Appreciate everybody for checking in. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, bell icon button. Won't miss another video. And yeah, gonna talk a little bit about the interview that Errol Spence did with Boxing Scene. And talk about Terrence Crawford and the business side of the situation. I kind of did video today, but let's just talk about the stream and give a better synopsis because I ain't got to be on the time limit. Trick, what's going on? Crazy K, what's going on? Well, let's talk about Errol Spence, man. Says that in the article, pretty much that the Crawford fight will happen late 2020 at the earliest. He hopes to get the winner of Manny Pacquiao and Sean Porter. That's what he's hoping for. Obviously, that won't be immediately next. Keith Thurman's not about to go into a Pacquiao fight, and then 6-7 months later go into an Errol Spence fight. I don't think that's gonna happen, and that's if he get past Sean Porter as well too. Um, so that's my personal opinion. Sorry, my neighbor loud ass truck, man. Old niggas just need to know. Stop being cheap and go get you a new truck, bro. Like the motherfucker gotta have like 200,000 miles on this last leg, but old niggas just be cheap. But yeah, but uh, the whole thing about it, like he said, they can fight late 2020 at the earliest. Then he sit there and he sound like some of these fanboys and shit talking about Crawford pay-per-view numbers and was talking about and that intends that what his numbers say. I did 400,000, he did 150. Said that on the title Crawford to 50-50. He said a few things in that article with the interview he did with Boxing, which was Keith Idec, Sweet Science Sports TV, Spot Picks, Fred, what's going on? Crazy K, what's going on? He did a few things in that interview. Like I said, man, he didn't say nothing about boxing them. Him or switching to orthodox, or I can't really wait for that fight to happen. He not hyped about that fight happening, man. And he sits here and he says that he sit here and say, well, Lomachenko, they promote Lomachenko better than they promote Crawford. Every time Crawford fight, they bring up Lomachenko. Yeah, we all made that observation. I don't know what they got to do with you beating his ass or him potentially beating your ass. That's my whole thing about it. I don't understand what all this 50-50 talk is about. You saying, oh, he don't deserve 50-50 or this and that. Look here, nigga, just make it 40-40 and the winner take 20. Okay, if you feel like you can whip him, whoop him. Why is a fighter coming out here talking like a manager, talking like an advisor, talking like a businessman? Hey man, I don't give a shit about that. We hear this. It's like he listening to niggas' channels, and now he said, "Oh, I can use this to my advantage. I can say this to prolong the fight." Like I just rather you come out and be honest and say, you know what, the business side of it ain't gonna work. I don't think I'll ever fight him. You know what I'm saying? Because the business side. But at the end of the day, I mean, PBC treat Keith Thurman better than they treat you. They treat you better than they. I mean, let's talk about Keith Thurman. How they gave Keith Thurman the Pacquiao fight. How they let Keith Thurman hoard 2 belts for 2 years. That really messed your timeline up. They didn't say, okay, Keith, man, let's middleman some shit with the WBC. You get a belt up 2 years ago, so Danny and Sean can fight for it. And then by the time you're ready to come back, you can tune up. We get you together, and then you and Errol Spence can finally do it. Amir Schuler. No, they didn't do that for you. So let's not act like PBC trying to make you the star. They ain't trying to make you the star. They treat Santa Cruz better than you, and they treating Keith Thurman in your own division better than you. So how dare you come out here and say, oh, they ain't promoting right? Like nigga, they promoted your fight like great, and you still only did 400,000, and that's off the strength of Mikey Garcia being Mexican. You know what I'm saying? He act like he done went out there and he done took a Sean Porter and he done went out there and did 400,000 with Sean Porter. Ozo Lauren Bud, what's going on? He act like he done went out there and did 400,000 with he made 400,000 with Sean Porter. No, nigga, like nigga, fight Sean Porter on pay-per-view then. You know what I'm saying? You out here just talking to business. That's why these niggas gonna make videos and they gonna say, see, Earl, right? I mean, he ain't doing nothing but regurgitating John Black Johnny, what's going on? He ain't doing nothing but regurgitating or reciting what everybody else done said, what all these Earl Spence fanboys been saying. Oh, Earl deserves 70-30 and whoop-de-whoop, he did this. Like, nigga, you gonna act like Mikey Garcia didn't have shit to do with it? Because if Mikey Garcia didn't have shit to do with it, why did he come out in Mexican colors then? Why didn't he come out in cowboy colors or come out in all black or some shit like that? It was the majority of the hood came out to see Errol Spence. No, he played in Mexican colors. So that Mexican aspect of that pay-per-view had a lot to do with why it done well. I wasn't in the building. I don't know what was the black to Mexican ratio or the Spence to Mikey ratio, but I could tell you it was at least 50% for Mikey Garcia. In my opinion, Free, I don't care if it's 50-50 or not. How about put some stank on that motherfucker? Make it 40-40 and the winner get 20%. You know what I'm saying? That make it even more interesting. It make it even more of a great fight, in my opinion. Why not make it 40-40 and the winner take 20? Can he win or can he win? Can he win? I'm just upset that a boxer sit up here and do an interview about everything except for throwing these hands. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm upset about. Why is you doing interviews sounding like, some of these YouTube niggas talk about carry the one, I deserve this. No, nigga, like what? Fuck the. All right, we already know that why it ain't gonna happen. All right, we cool with that, right? You want to go ahead and get your 3 belts and get a large percentage or beat your chest and call you the king. It's cool. But, I mean, how would you beat Errol Spence? How would you beat Terrence Crawford? How would you approach the fight? What do you feel about the fight? You feel like you can stop Terrence Crawford? Why didn't you stop Mikey Garcia then? Why not ask boxing questions? Usually when niggas get in the hood and you get to arguing and nigga, oh, I got a chain, I got 10,000 on, and nigga, I get this, I work at the plant, nigga, look at my rims, like niggas like what they got to do with getting this ass whooping? What this got to do with getting the ass whooping, bro? You talking about you want to fight, niggas get to delegate, and oh nigga, you broke ass nigga. Man, a broke nigga, the nigga that do 150,000 pay-per-views can whoop your ass just like a nigga that do 1 million pay-per-views. That's just what it boiled down to, man. He sit up here do an interview and talk about everything else but fighting the nigga. He basically telling you why the fight can't happen. Oh man, I want, ain't no 50-50. I'm like, just go ahead and say, look here, man, this shit ain't gonna happen. We already know it ain't gonna happen. We know it ain't gonna happen. Because I don't care what Errol Spence bring home. I don't care what Terrence Crawford bring home. Now he get in here, they treat Lomachenko better than him, and whoop-de-whoop, he need to go check that. They treat Keith Thurman better than you. What are you talking about? They treat Keith Thurman better than you. How Keith Thurman get the fight that you want you get? See, they be lucky. They'll be lucky I ain't grilling these niggas. Like I be sitting there with them like, what about them? How they treat Keith Thurman better than you? You know what I'm saying? What about that? Why didn't strip Keith Thurman a long time ago so you could have been got Sean Porter? You could have been beat Danny Garcia. They couldn't duck you with 2 belts, WBC and IBF. Where else ain't going to WBA wait on Keith Thurman? The WBO and go fight Jeff Horn, Manny Pacquiao, or Terrence Crawford? No, they would have had to come see you for a title belt. But PBC didn't facilitate that move for you to get that WBC belt, did they? They didn't facilitate that move. But it'd be fucked up if Terrence Crawford came out and say, why Errol Spence ain't enrolled in VADA? Wouldn't it be fucked up if Terrence Crawford came out and say, why ain't Errol Spence in VADA? I ain't sure he a clean fighter. That's just my petty level right there. If I'm Crawford, that's what I do. Since he want to be petty and be like, oh, he ain't doing this pay-per-views and Lomachenko did better than him. They promote. Since he want to be petty, I'm like, why Keith Thurman getting the Manny Pacquiao fight? If you want to be petty, last time I looked, why he ain't listening to the VADA drug testing program? If you want to be petty. If I was Terrence Crawford or Bo Mack, I'd be petty. I'll play that angle, bro. I'll play that angle, man. Niggas be talking about, oh, yeah, he cool, nigga. I fuck with him, but then turn around and talk shit about you. Be like, oh, why did Tyson Fury get a big deal and you didn't? They'll turn around and say that shit. My question would be, why was Showtime negotiating a network deal with Devin Haney and they never negotiated a deal with you? And that's all you get. I'll be petty, man. Trick say, Spine Sports TV say, niggas started talking about who get more pussy. Shake my head, everything but the fight. Exactly, bro. Trick say, Errol Spence is no B. Hey man, I'm down here in Houston, and the hardcore fans know Spence really doesn't want to fight Crawford. None of the PBC welterweights won't even say Crawford's name. And I think a lot of that is they coach not to say Terrence Crawford's name. I think that's what it really boiled down to, man. But like I said before, man, my whole thing is like, dude, you really came out here to put a smear campaign on Terrence Crawford. And I understand that Bob Arum called you out and took you a whole week to do an interview to talk about it. But what was your thoughts? I mean, what's the point of Keith Ida getting the interview and not asking Errol Spence, what was your thoughts? What the fuck is your thoughts on the Amir Khan fight? What you think of? Nobody knows, except for people close to Errol Spence. What was your thoughts on the Amir Khan fight? Did you see something where you can exploit from Terrence Crawford? Did Amir Khan reveal anything? Did you learn anything that you didn't know about Terrence Crawford? It's to the point where these niggas got these cameras where they got their pen and paper doing these interviews, or they tape or they voice record or whatever they got. It ain't got to the point where it ain't even about asking about boxing questions. It ain't about boxing questions no more. Ain't nobody asking about the jab or, what you think? You sat down and watched Amir Khan fight Crawford. What you think about, what Crawford did or Amir Khan hit him with this shot? It ain't even about that no more. It's about this nigga doing a whole interview saying what niggas on YouTube is saying. Oh, he don't deserve 50. He only did 100. I don't care what the pay-per-view buys was, bro. If I was a patron and I gave him $50, $70 for the fight, so be it. If I didn't, okay, so be it. At the end of the day, are y'all gonna mix it up or not? He do a whole interview talking everything about catching that fade. And like I said, Spence getting exposed too. He been exposed. The whole PBC operation is getting exposed by the day. Ricky E. salute. Raymond Morton salute. And I was watching the interview that my boy Greg sent me and shit, man, about on Fight Hype about Regis Progress, and it's his coach, his strength and conditioning coach, saying, "Oh, we'll beat this guy, we'll beat that guy. He ain't shit. He ain't shit." At the end of the interview, Regis Progress say, "Ain't nobody scared of nobody, man. You know how he talk." He said, "Ain't nobody." He said, "Ain't nobody scared of nobody, man." He said, "It's all business." He said, "Man, don't none of these fighters pick who they want to fight." He said, "Man, why would I take a seven-figure payday to fight a tough fight when I can get the same money to fight an easy fight?" He said, "And the promoter tell me 2 years down the line I can make double than for fighting that guy for what I make right now." So at the end of the day, it is what it is. He said pay-per-view buys matter. That shit don't matter, nigga. Pay-per-views don't matter. If you choose to pay your 70 D times, you choose to pay your 70. You choose to pay 75, pay 75. What the fuck does that matter about them getting in the ring and fighting? It don't. It ain't like Errol Spence went out there and did 1 million pay-per-view buys off the strength of Errol Spence. He did the 400. He didn't even probably do 400,000. I heard it was like 360, 370. But let's just say 400,000. 400,000 off the strength of what? We gonna act like Mikey Garcia ain't had shit to do with that? We gonna act like Errol Spence didn't come out in Mexican colors and do that? We gonna like Errol Spence went to fucking Vegas and his seat tickets was upcharged like Mayweather shit was? We gonna act like he just sold out Dallas Cowboy Stadium for 100,000 people? Stop playing with me, bro. Out of them 47,000 people, how many of them people was Mexican? If they was all black or pro-black or all pro Errol Spence, why he coming out here in white and green and red? Ain't no DAZN welterweights, bro. Who on the zone that's a welterweight? Nobody. Nobody on the zone that's a welterweight. It's either PBC or a little bit of top rank. But people want to talk about, oh, this nigga ain't do no exceptional numbers. Come on. These niggas ain't do no exceptional numbers, bro. It's the fact. He didn't do shit that was, oh my God, he did 100,000 with Sean Porter. He did 400, 900,000 with Sean Porter. He didn't do it. At the end of the day, you seeing the evolution of a man that was a young, you seeing it for yourself how boxing work, bro. Cornelius Littlejohn, salute. You seeing it for yourself how boxing work, bro. Right now, you seeing Errol Spence, who was beating his chest, supposed to be a dog. He wanted to fight everybody. He wanted to run through everybody. Now, you done seen him get a couple dollars, and he changed. He changed. He went from wanting to whoop everybody to a comfortable spot. And Mayweather did the same thing. Mayweather went from, Brer Morales, Casa Mayorga want to fight me. Prince Nazim want to fight me. Oh, they don't want to fight me. Casa Zoo don't want to fight me. Let me just whoop who I can whoop. Go chase Oscar De La Hoya, beat his ass, get the bag, and become a pay-per-view star. That's what he went to. And once Floyd did accomplish that, he started getting them big paydays. Then he started to change. Errol Spence ain't even got half of what Floyd Mayweather was getting. Floyd Mayweather took, what was it, 80-20 split from Oscar De La Hoya. I think it was an 80-20 split Floyd took versus Oscar De La Hoya. But Floyd knew the importance of taking that split, of compromising. Deontay Wilder don't know how to compromise because he getting pillow talked in his ear. Errol Spence don't know what to compromise. Sometimes you got to take a little less. Sometimes you got to take 3 steps forward to go 10, 7, 10, 15 steps, 3 steps backwards to go 10, 12, 5, 7, 8 steps forward. Sometimes it go down. Get the fuck up out of here. Yeah, appreciate it, Mirror Shoot. No, don't time him out. Get him up out of here. Get him up out of here, bro. Get him the fuck up out of here. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you got to take steps backwards. But at the end of the day, you know, if people just hide behind the numbers. A lot of these dudes don't want these fights to happen because then they don't have nothing to talk about. Then they proven wrong. Then they want to cry, make excuses, don't want to make content no more. It's the same thing about the Pacquiao with Mayweather era. The same thing about the Pacquiao Mayweather era, bro. It was a big race baiting thing, and Pacquiao and Mayweather, everybody was fighting like it was Star Wars, on the internet and shit. And all of a sudden, we get out of that situation. A lot of bad channels then really worth it. A lot of guys, they used to pump out content. They didn't quit the shit. They didn't quit. I ain't gonna name no Pacific channels out, no Pacific names. A lot of dudes didn't quit talking about boxing since Mayweather and Pacquiao gone. Now you got those fucking retarded channels being replaced or being rebirthed, or you got them being replaced now with stupid other channels. Now everybody want to jump in the game and talk boxing from the South now because they got fighters now. They got Charlo, they got Errol Spence, Keith Thurman. That's cool, but respect the parameters, respect the rules. Respect the rules. Errol Spence lost support. What you talking about? Mayweather lost support because he a buck dancer. Spence losing support because he a coward. He's a liar. He was all about man down and strap season. But when Jeff Horn had that strap, he wanted to fight Jeff Horn. All of a sudden, Crawford had the strap. It don't matter. That's what I'm showing you, the inconsistencies. You seeing the evolution of a nigga that's claimed to be ducked. All of a sudden now, he a businessman. Same thing with Keith Thurman went through the same thing. Keith Thurman and Errol Spence ain't too far different. Difference is Keith Thurman got the fuck up out the game. He retired. It ain't too different. Keith Thurman was that same dude with the ponytail that was supposed to fight Marcos Madonna. He was supposed to fight Marcos Madonna on his HBO debut. It didn't happen. He was like, I won't fight anybody. Running up on Paulie, talking shit on Paulie, all that shit, man. You about to get blocked, Dream Chaser. Don't tell me what I'm doing and what I ain't doing, bro. That's the worst thing. That's the worst thing you can do is tell me how to run my channel. And I get the fuck up out of here, then. Get the fuck up out of here. At the end of the day, I don't give a fuck about Errol Spence. I don't care about Errol Spence. I don't care if you don't want to hear the truth. I'm not saying, put a gun to y'all niggas' head and come listen to what I'm saying. I don't care if you listen or don't listen. Even if you mute it, the curse is there. What Jay-Z said. Even if you mute it, the curse is there. It don't matter. If you want to dislike this video a billion times over, who gives a fuck? Salute, Will. What's going on? Who really give a fuck? To be honest, what does it matter? If you don't like my opinion, obviously, if I'm speaking truth, I'm touching some people's nerves. It's the truth. He the same as Keith Thurman, bro. I remember when niggas was really feared, bro. I remember when Paul Williams was really feared. That's how I knew Errol Spence wasn't no boogeyman, bro. It was a plan in place. Paul Williams had to move up. Even though he lost to Centron. Came back, beat Centron, beat Margarito, Mayweather, Pacquiao. None of them dudes wanted to fight him. So he said, you know what? I go to 54. Barely beat Martinez. You know what? I go to 160. Got knocked out by Martinez. Come on, that's boogeyman. A true hustler ain't waiting around waiting for no handouts. A true hustler ain't sitting on the corner begging a nigga, oh man, I need a better product. Oh man. True hustler don't sit around and wait around. A real guy, a real person that's ambition, don't wait there and sit there and wait for his dreams to come true. They go out there and they make the shit happen. They make adjustments. At the end of the day, he turning into what we going against. The only difference is that he not from the United Kingdom. The only difference is that he not Mexican. Only difference is he not white. The only difference is he y'all boy. And a lot of people don't know when to say, you know what? A lot of niggas don't know when to say they wrong. A lot of people hold on to their pride and say, oh man, he gonna try to rationalize what Errol Spence said. They're gonna try to spin it to make it seem, look here, man, I ain't rationalizing for shit. I'm just keep it real. For nigga fake, a nigga fake. If you stink, won't you want your boy to tell you like, hey man, you stink, bro? Or you about to go to the club and you wore some, some fugazi shit. Wouldn't you want your man to let you know about it? Or you want the nigga to be fake about it? Oh man, you look straight, bro. Oh no, I just know you just ate a shit sandwich. You good, bro? You want your niggas to be fake like that? And as soon as you go in the club and the bitches get to laughing at him, you go to the bathroom, you at the club table with your boy. Yeah, I mean, that nigga stink, man. Yeah, I don't even fuck with that nigga like that. He just, he was supposed to be the designated driver this weekend and shit like that. Come on, man. Because if more black people held each other accountable, we wouldn't have a problem. Black men. But you know what? They're not gonna hold Errol Spence accountable. That's the same shit that everybody go through on a day-to-day basis. Some people just refuse to hold their kids accountable. If anything, I'm doing this nigga a favor. I'm one of the few, the proud, the Marines. I'm one of the few, the proud ones that's gonna hold them accountable. I don't care. PBC, CBC, PBS, NBS, NBC, DAZN, I don't care. Accountability is key. You got to hold your brother next to you accountable. You out here going around here talking about carry the one and 50-50 and shit like that. It's cool. I understand Bob Arum dug in your ass. I understand that you got to come out there and defend your name. At the end of the day, why not ask the dude about what you thought about the fight? Don't get caught up in that business shit. I've been told the nigga what to do. Raise on 718 salute. I've been told the nigga what to do. Like, his whole team is just garbage, bro. I'm sorry. His whole team is just garbage as far as marketing and PR. This shit could have been nipped in the bud a long time ago, bro. This shit could have been done. Had he not said nothing, let's start off. Had he not said nothing at Danny and Shine fight, had he not said nothing, nobody even would have been calling for the Crawford fight. We'd have been like, it ain't gonna happen, and whoop-de-whoop. When nobody been calling for the fight. We cool with it. Like, okay, man, we understand Bob Arum a piece of shit. All Errol Spence had to do is like, I went over there to talk to them niggas. They on some bullshit. The fight ain't gonna happen. We good. We would have been blaming Bob Arum. So, Bob, bitch. Same thing with Eddie Hearn, man. Turn out Eddie Hearn over there telling some truth. Eddie Hearn over there telling some truth. Eddie Hearn over there speaking a little bit of truth. Everybody, this nigga lying on Luis Ortiz and shit. Ortiz team came out and said, yeah, it was us. Come on, man. So what else Eddie Hearn was telling the truth about? Or what else Luis Ortiz was lying about? Come on. Come on, man. What else they was lying? It makes you think. Was Eddie Hearn telling the truth about Deontay Wilder? Make you think. Deontay Wilder too, bro. Another one of them niggas, man. When he dropped that, when he took that, turned down that 100 million, then turned down that 4-fight 120 million. I was like, you know what? I'm good on Cuz. I'm good on Cuz, bro. I like him. I'm gonna keep supporting him. I gotta keep it real. And all of a sudden, now AJ is about to sign a deal with the Zone, a promotional pack. So the Zone knew what the fuck they was doing. I don't think Bud care about keeping his name alive. Bud, like he said in the article on Boxing Scene, he said Bud just want to fight. Bud ain't worried about being in the video. And if you're trying to keep the man alive, going to print press ain't the way to do it. Had I not spoke about that article, or some other dudes on YouTube spoke on the article, you think Joe Smo would know about what Errol Spence said? No. These ain't household names, bro. These ain't household names, bro. I'm telling you, I'm a dude. My barber, he moved back to South Carolina. He moved back to South Carolina. He didn't know who Errol Spence and Crawford was. He watched ESPN all day. So obviously ESPN ain't doing something right. And I'm pretty sure he watched shit on Fox and the Fox network. Still don't know who they are. These ain't Pacquiao Mayweather, bro. It just ain't that. But it's sad. It's sad that we sitting here a week later and there's still no opinion on the fight from Errol Spence. It's sad that we sit here a week later and nobody still knows, Mark, what's going on. What's Errol Spence's opinion on Amir Khan? And if somebody could reach out to him, do an interview, sit down and get a 10, 15, 12, 8, 5-minute interview on what's his opinion versus Amir Khan. What's your opinion on Amir Khan? What did you think about the Amir Khan Crawford fight? Did you see something that you can exploit from Errol Spence? Did you see something that you would like to see Amir Khan? You know, would you like to fight Amir Khan to prove that if you got the time, you could knock out Amir Khan when Bud couldn't? What's your beliefs on it? Instead, they get an interview, print media get an interview saying, oh, 50-50 and this and that. This nigga went to a dude that types up an interview to take a shot at Bob Arum and Terrence Crawford. It was more about Bob Arum. Nigga, go get a video camera, have a nigga shoot you, send a message. Best way to do. 5-second Instagram live. 5-second interview. Start your YouTube page up like Adrian Broner. Say something, it goes viral, it blows up. That's it. Instead, you got Keith Ida got to come out here. Keith Ida got to come out here and type some shit up. Who don't care about the money? Come on, you tell us something we don't know, Dark Heart 68. Tell us something we don't know. But at the end of the day, what is your opinion on it? We a week later, he has no opinion other than he hitting him in the nuts. Come on. Will said, I understand they started his career at Top Rank and all, but his promotion for him is shit. They gagging on Lomachenko. Yeah, they is. But what can you do? What can you do? Keith Thurman holding his nuts on Errol Spence. They holding Keith Thurman nuts on Errol Spence. Ain't they? How did Keith Thurman get the Pacquiao? If I don't want to hear Pacquiao duck Errol Spence, I ain't trying to hear that. If Bob Arum is the whiz behind the fucking, if he the Wizard of Oz behind the fucking curtain, why couldn't he make it more sweeter for Manny Pacquiao to fight Errol Spence then? If that's what he truly wanted, if he really can make shit happen, you got to ask yourself that question because they putting this nigga on the pedestal. Well, somebody said, well, they got to build Keith Thurman back up. Ain't nobody trying to hear all that shit. Brandon Reese, what's going on? Ain't nobody trying to hear all that bullshit. You just let this nigga Keith Thurman sit out for 2 months, then strip him. Held up Errol Spence's career. And Errol Spence probably happy for that. I beat Kell Brook. I really want to unify, but you know what? I can fight Peterson and make $3, $4, $5, $6, $7 million. I can fight Campo for 5 seconds, make $4, $5, $6, $7 million. Come back a year later, only fought twice in a year. Come back a full year later, damn near, and I can fight Mikey Garcia at 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, $13 million. Like Regis Progress said, he kept it real. He just kept it real in that fight, man. He said, man, we don't have no power. They tell us when to fight. If I can get 7 figures for fighting an easy opponent, and I get 7 figures fighting that a harder opponent, he said, why wouldn't I take the easier route? And they tell me if I fight the harder opponent in 2 years, it'll double up. Come on, man. It's basic math. It's basic math. It don't matter if Ocampo was a mandatory. Because who else he was going to fight? Didn't matter if Ocampo wasn't a mandatory, it would have been another easy $4, $5, $6, $7, $8, $9, $10 million fight for him. Don't matter. Easy money for him. So you're going to take the easy money or you're going to take the hard money? And that's where they both at. Bud ready to retire. You gonna take the easy money, or you gonna take the hard money? And I ain't knocking them for taking the easy money, but don't sit here and try to dress it up and make it about business now, because that's what scary motherfuckers do. They try to make it. They try to make everything about the actual statement. If I'm whooping your ass in 2K, nigga, that shit don't matter, nigga, man. You know, I got 67-inch TV at the crib, nigga. It's small ass TV. You know, you playing Madden, nigga get mad, but I beat your ass though. Come on, beating your ass in the game. You know what I'm saying? Your broke ass got them cheap ass, Nike flip flops. I got Gucci flip flops on. They make it about everything. They make it about everything except for, about the actual, thing we competing at. And I see that in Errol Spence. I see that whole type of fugazi nigga in the hood. You know what I'm saying? Talk about everything that he got. But the real shit. No, 50 on the neck, 50 on the ring, 50 on the wrist. Oh, I'm getting this type of money, Terrence ain't getting this, and look at the end of the day, bro, it's boxing. We understand it's prize fighting, but can you whoop them? Can you whoop them? Because at the end of the day, you can't bring the jewelry in with you. You can't bring the money in with you. You can't bring the purses that you wear in with you. You can't bring the loafers in there with you. You can't bring Al Heyman in there with you. You can't bring Man Down Promotions in with you. You can't bring none of the thousands of niggas that support you in there with you. You can't bring that in there with you. At the end of the day, it's the most loneliest place in the ring. It's 3 people in that ring with you. It's a ref, yourself, and it's Terrence Bud Crawford. So sitting here, grown man sitting here, carrying the one, adding, dividing, acting like they know what boxing contracts look like, adding, creating mystical purses and all. That don't matter, bro. All them niggas out there, it don't matter. You can sit there and scream till you blue in your face. At the end of the day, they get in that ring. They get in that fucking ring. You know? At the end of the day, Spence can say whatever you want. They're not treating them right. But what are they treating Errol Spence that good, DOC? Because if they were treating Errol Spence that good, Errol Spence had 3 belts around his waist. With 1 around his waist, 2 around his arm. Real talk. What they got to do with you fighting a nigga? If they treating Errol Spence so good, why don't he have 3 belts around him right now? He got his belt in 2017. Why they protect Keith Thurman then? Real talk. Why is they protecting Keith Thurman? Gotta ask yourself that. Why they protect Keith Thurman? Because they prefer Keith Thurman over Errol Spence. If you ain't noticed. It don't matter if you with the wrong or right promotional company. Why should that bother you, DeMarcus Mack? So PBC, whatever you want to call them, they make no mistakes, DeMarcus Mack. PBC ain't made no mistakes, DeMarcus. Come on, bro. Say something. Say something. Yeah, like the fuck I thought. No, it ain't about everybody make mistakes. These niggas act like this nigga, he made a mistake going with Top Rank. Obviously, we know it was a fucking mistake. Well, you making $5,000, $10,000, $15,000 a fight, and somebody offer you $500,000, $1 million, $2 million a fight, fuck up out of here. At the end of the day, thank you, bro. Okay, it don't matter to you. Then why did you make the comment, bro? You just talking to hear yourself talk. Nigga, if you want to see the fight happen or you don't want to see the fight happen, there's 2 people in this world. And a lot of these niggas don't want to see the fight happen. It's cool. At the end of the day, Bud chose his own decision, whatever contract he fought. It don't make me no fucking difference what he getting in his pocket. How they favoring Thurman? They set him up for Errol. You think they setting him up for Errol? Are you 100% sure they setting him up for Errol? Are you sure that's who they setting up for Errol? Because they've been setting that nigga up for Errol since he was 15-0. Are you sure Errol the one that's or Keith Thurman being the one that's being set up? Are you sure? Because they have a lot of preferences. They have a lot of preferences on Keith Thurman. They preference Keith Thurman. You think them letting Keith Thurman hold them 2 belts for that long up with a fake injury? They know Keith Thurman wasn't injured. You know Keith Thurman wasn't injured. Come on. Why didn't Al Heyman have Keith Thurman stripped? Why didn't Al Heyman make him the champion of recess a couple years ago? Keith Thurman had no ambitions on coming back till 2018 or 19 was it this year? So you let he fought Danny in what? 2017, March, I believe. So you let a whole 17 go by, a whole 18 go by. You don't strip him until the end of 2018? And then you give the belts to the very same pussy niggas who didn't want to fight Errol Spence? Sean Porter automatically won. He won his belt back when Kell Brook got it. When Errol Spence got the belt, he didn't want it back. And let's say it does go down like you say it does. Do you envision Errol Spence fighting Keith Thurman in 2020? Let's just say hypothetically Errol Spence fight Keith Thurman in the first quarter of 2020. Do you envision him coming back and fighting Crawford 6, 7 months later, 8 months later? Do you envision Errol Spence fighting 2 back-to-back hard fights? He ain't had a back-to-back hard fight in his life. No, it ain't gonna happen. And my whole point about it is he made himself look suspect today. He made himself look suspect. This bitch went to print media to talk about Al Heyman. Very well, he said the only thing they said keep Doug Thurman up for. What he say? Only thing they said keep Doug Tom Thurman and his grandkids up for his retirement and a life of financial security and spot in the Duck Hall of Fame. With Leo Santa Cruz disgraceful. But at the end of the day, they prefer Keith Thurman. I'm telling you, bro. If you don't like a guy, why would you sit there and let him hold a belt for almost 2 years, bro? Had he came back for Josito Lopez 2 more months later, you let him hold up another man's career, Errol Spence? Come on, man. Come on. And then again, they trying to build Keith Thurman up on pay-per-view versus Pacquiao. How does that help Errol Spence? If anything, it hurt Errol Spence. Because if Keith Thurman do one motherfucking pay-per-view by more than Errol Spence, he said, Randy, I said, we've been trying to tell them no fight won't happen. Exactly. And if Keith Thurman do one more pay-per-view by 400,001, Keith Thurman going to do the same thing Errol Spence doing to Bud. Oh, I want 60-40. I did more pay-per-view buys than him. You know, I had 2 championships. That's my belt he holding. I hold that mandatory to the WBC belt. I'm the better fighter. I did more viewerships than him on regular TV. Why should I tell you? Keith Thurman gonna try to jock for position to be the A-side versus Errol Spence. And if Keith Thurman don't get what he deserved, if Keith Thurman don't get what he deserved, guess what's gonna happen? It ain't gonna be no fight. So not only do you got to get Doug time to slow down, you got to give him another fight at the Pacquiao. Watch what I tell you, you got to give him another fight at the Pacquiao. Then maybe you think about fighting you. Then you sit at the negotiation table, he gonna want 60-40 from Errol. If he's so scared of Errol like we believe he is, he gonna want to retire off this because it ain't gonna be no more life at the boxing for him. He ain't going to 54, he done. So the very same thing that Errol Spence doing to Bud, karma a bitch. Thurman gonna make him compromise. And if he don't compromise, then Thurman, you're not gonna get the fight. And if the standings line up the way they lining up now, he dropped that Super WBA belt and the WBA's true to the game. That belt can easily fall into Bruce Putin's hands. That belt can easily fall into Jose Benavidez's hands. Then on the flip side, motherfuckers don't really think about this. What if Manny Pacquiao win? What if Manny Pacquiao win and retire? Then what happened then? No, I didn't watch that fight last night, man. I was watching the draft and shit pretty much. I went to sleep. I seen the aftermath, bro. I seen the aftermath. He was passed up to Hani. And I mean, Daniel Rahman, I ain't had the energy that yesterday, man. I'm going to go back and watch it. I'm pretty sure they had a replay out there. I'll go check my spots. But what if he loses to Manny Pacquiao? Pacquiao retired, that belt go up. Nobody thinking about this shit. Oh, he's setting him up for Keith Thurman. For one, Keith Thurman, what if he don't beat Pacquiao? Even though I think he will. 2, what if Keith Thurman make enough money, he run off with the belt again, or he retire? Then what's the setup? Tell me what's the play then? Danny Garcia, a Sean Porter rematch, Yugas? Come on, at this point, then you need to move up. Where everybody think it's a foregone conclusion that Keith Thurman is just gonna fight him. They shouldn't Keith Thurman up. What if he lose? What if he lose? That's what I'm saying. What if he win and just retire again? And say, I got injured again? Then what? And then if I'm Errol, I got to move up then. But like I've always said this, the real goal say smash the like button, support the channel, pressure on the sport to stop playing with the fans. Exactly. That's my whole thing right now. Dark Heart say 50-50 split Thurman and Spence and Port. If Pacquiao wins, he'll cash out with. Hold on, I didn't see that. He said he'll cash out Spence before retiring. No, he's not. He's not fighting Spence, bro. So he's not fighting. If he was fighting Spence, he'd be fighting Spence right now. So no, Pacquiao when he not fighting Spence. It ain't no cash. This is his cash out right here. This is his cash out right here. So what? I mean, come on, man. Ain't no Keith Thurman not about to let no 50-50 happen. If he do big numbers with Pacquiao, like I said, if he do one more pay-per-view than Errol Spence did with Mike, he gonna want the lion's share. This is his quote unquote, and a lot of people, this is his cash out. Lamont, what's going on? He says Thurman not fighting Spence. When he won't fight the nigga at 15-0, bro. He won't fight him at 15-0. He won't fight him at 15-0. He won't. So what make you think he gonna fight him now because it's a 50-50 bag? Nah, man. He said, "Now he want the buzz for Errol and Thurman go rise some." It ain't gonna be no buzz for that fight. Like they think you act. I'm just saying they act like that motherfucker gonna be $1 million pay-per-view. No, it's not, bro. It's not. This one all trying to build this fight. They trying to build this shit up to be like a De La Hoya Mayweather fight, but it's not. Keith Thurman hasn't fought twice in a year since 2015 or 16, excuse me. And you asking Errol Spence to do something that no other fighter has done, damn near in this generation, really. You asking him to fight Keith Thurman in 2020 and turn around and fight Bud Crawford. Not gonna fucking happen. Then again, what if Keith Thurman is a draw? What if he lose to Keith Thurman? What if it's a bad decision? Then what? Come on, man. Thurman going right back over to the pause and getting the bag and running. So y'all predicating this shit on Keith Thurman, but y'all, I mean, that's like hoping your crackhead cousin go to school and pick up your kid and bring him back home and safe, and don't go get a crack rock and smoke it in the crack house. He said Wilder did Ortiz and Fury. I didn't consider Tyson Fury a tough fight. I'm sorry. I didn't consider Tyson Fury a tough fight. This nigga truck, bro, it's just out. This nigga done did something. Somebody got ran over. Hold on. Oh, these niggas just some fucking idiots, bro. They trying to take one half running truck and push a non-running truck out the way. These niggas got to be the stupidest niggas in the world. You know? Exactly. Fury was a cherry pick gone wrong. Dr. Shadow's boxing and films going on. Yeah, man. Fury wasn't no fucking tough fight. Wasn't supposed to be no nigga that was 500 pounds, 450 pounds, supposed to go in there and compete with Deontay Wilder. That just was an indictment on him. That wasn't supposed to be built up as no tough fight. He made that shit tougher than what he had to do. Come on, man. That's like Jordan coming back with the Wizards and dropping 50 or 60 on fucking LeBron James. Nah, he ain't fighting Ray Vargas next, bro. Ray Vargas about to fight Kamada, bro. He might not beat Kamada. Kamada a pretty good fighter, bro. He might not beat Kamada. And Kamada's an Al Heyman fighter. Kamada's an Al Heyman fighter. So if Ray Vargas loses to the interim champion, Kamada, he ain't going to be fighting Roman Gonzalez next unless Al Heyman do business with Eddie Hearn. So, yup. I thought it was going to be an easy KO, too. Me, too, man. He let a fat man come on. He got tired before the fat man did. Crazy. 1 meal for the fat niggas out there. Shout out to Tyson Fury for holding it down for the fat boys. Wilder should have went to Fury body more. He should have. He said facts. That's why Wilder want to run it back. Yeah, I mean, I was keeping it real. That should have been no tough fight. Did Dan Du Bois win? I don't know, man. I ain't looking at small boxing like that no more, bro. I wanted to watch the Sor Rieberstein fight last night, and I just like, you know what, man, I don't care no more. I'm gonna catch Regis shit today, hopefully. But I'm just losing the passion. I'm losing the passion to talk about boxing, bro. A lot of dudes is, man, because it's a joke, but You know, it is what it is, bro. It is what it is. It just looked like it's like when PBC got exposed. I'm like, you know what, bro? Fucked up game, bro. It's fucked up. Real talk. It's messed up because PBC. I thought I saw some of them dudes was real thorough, bro. I was like, yeah, man, Errol Spence will fight anybody. You know, he feared. He really turned out he wasn't feared. Deontay Wilder turning down $100 million contracts after we sit there and complain why, boxing didn't give black people guaranteed contracts of that ilk. How we sitting counting our hand how many black fighters got guaranteed contracts. He turns down $120 million contract, 2 different deals, to sit there and stay with to Showtime, and Showtime don't show the love back. You know what I'm saying? Showtime ain't show the love back. Why he didn't get a contract? Devin Haney said, you know what? Fuck that loyalty shit. He said, man, if y'all ain't gonna pay me or give me no guaranteed money, I'm going over where the guaranteed money at. I already talked about tanking Gary Russell, man. I talked about that shit yesterday morning, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's unfortunate that it had to go that way, but tank a bitch. I say it. I don't give a shit. Tank a whole out here, man. And Tank is hiding behind LB and Mayweather. That's his offensive line and lead block. You know, it is what it is. Tank ain't what it. Tank another one that's gonna get exposed. Somebody that y'all don't think gonna beat Tank, gonna whoop Tank ass. And I don't, like I said before, he need all them niggas need to be humble, bro. All them dudes over there at PBC looking real light right now. Luis Ortiz supposed to be this boogeyman, looking light. Deontay Wilder looking light. You know, and it just shows you the level of fandom, bro. Oh, Wilder didn't lose that fight. I had the nigga losing. You know, people, oh, that was a 26-second count, and that was 11-5. Look here, man. Anybody that know boxing, the count is at the discretion of the referee. If you've been watching boxing long enough, you remember the fucking Lucian Bute versus Andrade fights when that nigga got a 30 count. If you watch a boxing long time enough, you know if the fighter don't go to the neutral corner, that the referee can stop the count or wait the count till the fighter goes to the neutral corner. It ain't 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It's at its discretion. 1, 2, are you okay? 3, 4, 5, yada D, yada die. It's at their discretion. They want to go 1, 2, 3, 4. They can. It's at their discretion. Deontay Wilder shouldn't even, he made Fury a wealthy man. He made Fury money that he ain't even got. How did that shit work? But it is what it is. Tank is what it is. He said Fury running from a rematch. He is slight on Wilder. You could say he running from a rematch, and I would agree. He went over there, and ESPN saved his bacon. But guess what? How can I call a man a coward that sat there, lost weight, took 2 tune-up fights, and fought Deontay Wilder? But in the same vein, I'm gonna call him a coward. It don't work that way. Estrada beat Kel Yafi. Estrada can fight. He beat all of them. He need to run Sword Riverstein his rematch, but ever since Sword Riverstein lost his girlfriend, he ain't been the same fighter. I don't know what that girl was doing for him, but he lost his chick. Yeah, he ain't been looking the same. But yeah. But Wilder, like I said before, I'm not about to call Tyson Fury no coward, bro. People quick to forget. Like I said, and I said this the other day. I say you can do everything right, you can do everything perfect, but the one mistake you make, people gonna hold that against you. You can come there and you could be the king. You know what I'm saying? You do everything right, but one mistake, one bad move, one bad night, one split second of a bad decision making. And people will never forget. They forget everything good you did. How can you call a man? How can you call a man a pussy who saved Deontay Wilder last year? Real talk. How can you call a man a pussy that they were sitting here praising this man? Tyson Fury, the real king of the UK. He came before Deontay Wilder after 2 tune-up fights versus the first Safari. And he came back and fought him after Pinata. He didn't have to fight Deontay Wilder. And we was praising him. Oh man, Fury is a real warrior. Whoop-de-whoop and this and that. All of a sudden, he don't want to fight Deontay Wilder. He the scum of the earth. All of a sudden, he got his. I ain't mad. Get your money. Because the same people saying Errol Spence, oh, get the bag and do this and do that. Man, get your fucking money. Because everybody want to talk business. Everybody want to talk business. Everybody want to tell me how, Errol Spence will make this much money if he get this 3 belts. Shit, man, nigga Deontay Wilder made $100 million there. Or made him a multi-million dollars. All you niggas was out there praising Fury. Oh, he the real UK. He stepped up and fought Deontay Wilder. And actually Joshua ducked him. Y'all forgot that? I ain't mad at him. Y'all telling Errol Spence, oh, he fight Sean and Keith Thurman and become the Super A side. Then what's wrong with Tyson Fury getting his money? Deontay Wilder should have did what the fuck he had to do. Why, if Deontay Wilder had beat Tyson Fury the way he was supposed to, we not here sitting talking about this shit. But he didn't. He didn't do that. Look at the other side of the pendulum. Y'all telling me about, Errol taking this money, he'll make this much money and build the fight up. Tyson Fury got an opportunity to make a lot of money. So you're going to turn down whatever it was, $80, $60 million contract to fight Deontay Wilder? No. No, I'm going to go ahead and take this guaranteed money. Was it a whole move? Yeah, it was a real hoish move. But it was a business move. Had Deontay Wilder did what he was supposed to do, wouldn't be no talk. Tyson Fury felt that he wanted to fight. The fuck I need a rematch for? ESPN coming with the bag. Coming with the bag. But about Gervonta Tank Davis before I get out of here, man. People want to talk about Tank, sucker. Sucker. He ain't a man. He ain't a man. At the end of the day, he ain't no man. He a little boy. He a little boy. He said Bud is in a slave deal. Bud ain't no slave deal. He knew what he did when he signed that contract. He got $3.5 million guaranteed plus money on the back end. A slave deal is when somebody offers you $120 million and you can't take it. That's a slave deal. That's a slave deal. And then you can't articulate why you didn't take it. Gervonta Tank Davis can't fight who you want to fight, hide behind Mayweather. That's a slave deal where Mayweather dictate where you train, how you fight, or he put you on the show. That's a slave deal. Slave deal is where a fighter like Lomachenko and Gary Russell will talk bad about you, but you can't fight them because Master Floyd say no. My question is, who did Gary Russell beat? Who he fought other than Loma? Do it matter? Because he tried to fight Leo Santa Cruz, Mares, all them dudes didn't want to fight him. This is the very same nigga that stretched Abner Mares out, Johnny Gonzalez. Gary Russell stretched him out. I mean, Tank like fighting featherweights and super bantamweights. Why he can't step up and fight? Why he can't step up and fight? This featherweight. Why? Gary Russell supposed to sit back and do what? What do y'all want him to do? We can say the same thing. Who did Rigondeaux beat before he fought Donaire? Oh, Donaire fought better competition. Did it matter when Donaire got in the ring in Radio Music City Hall in New York? Got his ass whooped. He said Tank, he living off of glass. He fought better competition than Tank. Like I said before, the very same dude that stretched out Abner Mares. The very same dude who stretched out Abner Mares, he stretched him out. And Gonzalez stretched out Abner Mares in 2 rounds. But if you can't get nobody in the ring, what you want him to do? Because last time I checked, Gary Russell ain't ducked nobody. He fought Lomachenko. But hey, like I said before, you know, it is what it is. I mean, I don't know what y'all want the brother to do. Tank is neck and neck with Leo Santa Cruz and Thurman for the most shameful ducker in the game. Yep. But then we can just talk about Lomachenko then. So, I mean, we're going to talk about Lomachenko ain't fought nobody neither. He need to fight somebody before he fight Tank. Come on, man. It just don't make no sense. And he doing all this talking, and there ain't been one word from Twitter fingers. Twitter fingers ain't said one word. He has something to say about Deontay Wilder, something to say about the Charlos, something to say about Terrence Crawford. You know, why he ain't say nothing about Gary Russell? Why he ain't say nothing about Gary Russell? He got something to say about everybody else. But when it comes to throwing them hands, Gervonta ain't got nothing to say nothing about it. He ain't got nothing to say about it. He quiet as a church mouse. I don't know what Gary Russell should do. You can go somewhere and they still don't give you the fights that you think you should have. He's just in a bad place. Gervonta just a coward, bro. I mean, if I'm Adrian Broner, I wouldn't even rock with that guy. That's like riding with a snitch. That's like having a snitch in your crew. That's like having a snitch in your crew, bro. You got somebody that sit here ducking, and Broner, you fight any and everybody, win, lose, or draw. You walk around with Gervonta Tank Davis, you know, you partying with him, trying to kiss him in the lips, on the mouth. At the end of the day, why can't you fight Gary Russell July 27th? You fighting Gamboa. Come on. Leo Santa Cruz about to make his return. Why him and Gary Russell just can't fight? But you never know. Gary Russell could be another fucking Luis Ortiz. Gary Russell could be another Luis Ortiz. They get to negotiate and he want all this fucking money and he priced himself out. I ain't sitting here capping for no. I just want to know why Gervonta Tank Davis gonna keep that same energy towards Gary Russell. He within your range. Y'all fight the same weight class. What's going on? Why you can't fight him? Yeah, arguing with Shakur Stevenson, pretending Gary Russell and Loma don't exist. It is what it is, bro. PBC looking real light right now, bro. Real light. Everybody want me to turn a blind eye to PBC. Oh, they got the best fights right now. That ain't saying much, bro. If you eating, how can I say it? If you eating McDonald's, you eat McDonald's and shit. What's the difference? Or I'm eating a number 2 instead of a number 3. It's all fucking McDonald's. It's all the same shit for the most part. Don't nobody want to step up and do nothing better. Everybody want to argue over chains, rings, 50-50. Nobody talking about I beat your ass. I love somebody say that. Nigga talk about business. Or Crawford, Errol, Spence get talking about business one each other and say, shut up, I beat your ass though. My whole thing about it before I get off here, this nigga Errol Spence went all the way to boxing scene to do a fucking interview. A manuscript interview to talk about what Bob Arum said. Come on, man. Come on, that's like the equivalent. Hey, that's like the equivalent of fucking rappers going over to the UK and talking shit about another rapper. Real talk. That's like them going over to the UK talking shit about another rapper. That's like when Biggie was talking shit about E40 in Canada. Like, you know what I'm saying? You know, out of all the places in America, Hot 97, all these other radio stations you could have went to, you want to go talk shit about a nigga in Canada and act like it wasn't gonna get back to him. That's what that nigga Errol Spence did today. He could have called his homie up, Whack Fight Fan TV. He could have called him up, did an interview, dropped the interview, got Whack Fight Fan paid. He supposed to be so pro-black. Could have called up 78 TV, whatever his name is. Could have did another stream with them niggas, man. You know, and he could have talked this shit then. But then again, he went all the way to the white man for him to write an article about what he got to say about Bob Arum, Errol Spence. After the Amir Khan fight, he went all the way to Facebook. This nigga ain't posting on Facebook in 60 years. Post on Facebook, oh, you had him hit him in the nuts to win. Hey, why ain't you say that shit on Twitter? Why you ain't at Terrence Crawford on Twitter? At Amir Khan on Twitter? Come on, man. You gotta see this nigga got some bitch tendencies, bro. And I ain't gonna say nothing else. I ain't gonna say nothing more, nothing less that need to be said. He could have got, Whack Fight Fan TV paid. Could have got him paid. Could have went to anybody. Call Fight Hype up. Call Mr. 210 up. Could have called him up. Shout out Visual, said all the shit he said in the interview. He's a coward, bro. Coward. That's like you beef with a nigga in the hood, you move all the way to fucking Florida, and now you talking shit over social media because you 1,000 miles away. Boston Killers TV, salute. All the resources you had, you could have called up homeboy. Come on, man. And to Keith Idek, why the fuck you ain't ask questions about Amir Khan? This nigga ain't go to the plug, bro. He supposed to be so black. He supposed to be so black, right? He went to the white man and did an interview. And probably didn't want to do the interview with him. Probably had to run Errol down. Sad, though. Nobody want to look at it that way, man. The Regis fight, I don't know, man. I couldn't find no fucking footage on Relic. I've seen him fight before, but it's different actually breaking down footage. But he struggled to make weight, I heard. You know what I'm saying? He just did some whack ass shit. Went all the way on the other side of the globe to talk shit. Basically what he did to me. Then waited a whole week. And still we don't know what he thought about Amir Khan versus Terrence Crawford, the performance. Find what's going on. He did all that fucking shit. All that fucking talk. You go to Keith Idek and tell Keith Idek that shit. That shit, man, I mean, hey. It is what it is. Easter, I just had energy to look up his fights, and I like Robert Jr. My fandom lies with him. Rancis is loopy, but Easter make tough fights hard. I mean, he make easy fights tough. I'm not saying that Bartholomew is an easy fight, but if he keep everything straight punches, even if he don't have his height, he should be able to beat Bartholomew with aggression and just with his natural style. He should be able to beat Bartholomew. Just being the natural guy that he is, fighting the way he fight. If he loses to Bartholomew, then think about hanging it up. But it's sad that it's sad that homeboy went all the way somewhere else to do some shit. I'm telling y'all, man, I'm exposing these niggas, man. I don't care if I do, if I want to, if I don't want to, man. It is what it is. My track record thorough, bro. You like when Errol Spence did that, Terrence Crawford did that interview with Keith Idek. Kevin Iole. And I talked about how he said that he didn't care if the Spence fight happened or didn't happen because he was wore out from the business side of things. I said that. I didn't have to post and talk about that interview and share that interview with everybody. I could have just been a coward and act like I didn't see the fucking interview. Postal washed up? Nah, Postal ain't washed up. Nope. Postal still a live dog. He said Bud has to fight on ESPN trash cans too, but both in the contract. At the end of the day, Bud getting 3.5 or 3 million per fight. I don't know if he don't care. I mean, when you made 10,000, 5,000, you just don't care no more. And if people actually listen, he said, I can't force Bob to do nothing. I can't put a gun to Bob's head. I won't put Victor Postal at gatekeeper status. I think he beat Jose Ramirez, bro. That's why he ain't working with Top Rank no more. He gave Josh Taylor a good run for his money, bro. And Taylor's a good fighter. Houston? No, I don't know the way the Warriors playing. I don't know, man. Steph Curry ain't that good to me, bro. In my opinion, Steph Curry ain't that good to me. Hooker beat Postal. I'm not 100% sure about that, bro. I'm not 100% sure about that. Postal still look like he got his legs. He's still punching pretty good. Like I said, I'm not sure about that. Postal beat Mikey? Yeah, I don't know. I would like to favor Mikey in that fight, but physically, I don't know where he at. Mikey pure hype above 35. I don't like the way he looked at 40 either. That's why I like 47. So both of them have fought. Neither one wants to fight that bad, in my opinion. I think Crawford wants to fight. I don't think both have fought. I think Crawford fought is within Bob Arum. Fight wise, like just strictly fighter, Errol don't want to fight. I don't care what nobody. And I heard it personally. I heard it. They said they don't feel that the nigga is ready yet. Fighter wise, if Errol is his own boss, why not negotiate? Why not push the envelope for the fight to happen? You know, fuck all this. I'll make that fucking fight happen. I want that fight. Because didn't Broner do that with Madonna? Then they said, oh, Broner, we don't want you to fight Madonna. He posted that poll up. No, Broner was like, nigga, I want to fight Madonna. I want to fight Madonna. Everybody want to say, oh, Crawford don't want. No, y'all niggas, Errol Spence don't want to fight. Crawford side, Bob don't want to fight probably. But that's who he had. That's who he has his representation. I'm not about to put this shit on Bud and say, oh, he really don't want to fight. Y'all asked the nigga to call Errol Spence out. He did that. You know, he in a contract. Errol Spence not in a contract, quote unquote, with a promoter. So who does it lie on? Who does it lie on? Who got the freedom to fight on different networks? Who don't have a promoter? Who don't have a boss? Who can sit there and do what they want to do? Who a promotional free agent? Who a network free agent? Who can move them? Who can do the most moves to make it happen? Come on. Like y'all letting this nigga don't. That's a cop out. Oh, they both don't want to know. Oh, Crawford ain't never called Spence out. Called him out several times. If them niggas wanted to fight somebody so bad, they can make the fucking fight happen. And Wilder, you seen it. Wilder, you seen it with the AJ negotiate. Make the fucking fight happen. I take the $12 million. I take the low ball offer to fight AJ. Or is he just lying? Sean Jones, how you gonna tell me, bro? How you gonna tell me? How you gonna tell me what I heard, bro? Y'all be killing me like y'all know somebody behind the scenes. Like, nigga, I know things behind the scenes. I know for a fact that they said he not ready, bro. Y'all be killing me, bro. Oh, you don't know what he talking about. Nigga, I heard that nigga, I can't tell you who said it. But I've said it before. Man, I'm telling you, they said that nigga ain't ready, bro. I'm not about to sit here and lie on a grown man name. They said that nigga is not ready. Why you think Leonard Ellaby, we ain't doing that right now? Why you think Floyd Mayweather, we ain't doing that right now? Why you think Derrick James on the Boxing Voice? We got so many great fighters on PBC. So many great fighters. Nobody worried about Terrence Crawford. Anybody worried about Terrence Crawford? This is an old Mayweather trick. Age him out, man. But let me get off here, man. Appreciate it, man. I'm tired of talking this shit, man. Appreciate it, man. Raptors and Philly game 1 tonight, 7:30, man. Eastern Standard Time, man. We'll be talking about it, man. I'm gone.